Thank you for joining us on Data Cloud Now, where we bring you the latest in all things data in business and industry. I'm Ryan Green, and I'm joined by Tyler Bryson, CVP US and Health and Public Sector Industries at Microsoft, along with John Sapone, VP North America Sales for Snowflake. Gentlemen, so great to have you on the program here today.
Great to be here. I'm Tyler Bryson, and as you heard, I lead healthcare and public sector for Microsoft in the United States. Prior to that, I was leading our partner organization in the United States. So it's just great to be here and connect Snowflake and Microsoft more closely.
And I'm John Sapone. I'm the SVP of Vertical Sales here at Snowflake. Microsoft's been such a great partner of ours, and I'm just delighted to be here today.
Gentlemen, really appreciate you sitting down and having the conversation here on Data Cloud Now. To start off with, what does the Snowflake and Microsoft partnership look like today? Because I think most of the audience watching here today are aware that both of your companies compete head to head on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, Ryan, that's such a great question, because most people ask me every day, who's your biggest partners? And I say Microsoft is one of our best partners that we have today. And it's when we think about what we want to do every day, it's take care of our customers. We need to make sure that we're driving solutions, in my world, industry-based solutions, that are solving our customers' needs. And we can't do that by ourselves and without our great partner in Microsoft.
Yeah, and I would just say that question of are you competing or are you partnering? And the answer has never been more strongly yes, but because we care about our customers. And really what our customers are expecting from us is for Microsoft and Snowflake to bring the very best of technologies and solutions. And what's great about this partnership is the way that we're doing it. We're finding ways to think first about the customer, come together as a team, and discuss the needs that they have so we can help them be successful.
It's very much always the customer first and foremost, gentlemen. Why is this partnership so important for you, but also for your customers as well? John, if you'd like to start.
Microsoft has been such a successful technology organization since I can remember, even as a kid. And their technology is not only pervasive across all my entire customer base, but they're market leaders in what they deliver, not just from an industry-based solutions, but from a go-to-market and their customer-centric sales model. I like to think about it like that. And so what we want to try to do every day is go out and solve those customer problems like Tyler said, but do it in a way where we're leveraging Microsoft's innovation, their go-to-market, and making sure that, again, we're matching what we deliver with our customers' needs and their desired outcomes.
Fantastic. Tyler, do you have any thoughts on the matter?
Well, I keep reinforcing this point that we're coming together because our customers need it. I had this experience of sponsoring Microsoft to show up at the Snowflake Summit. And we were just blown away by our Microsoft customers who were there that were saying, thank goodness, Microsoft, we need to know. We need to see how our two companies work together to solve these problems. And while we obviously compete in some of our core technologies, there's so many ancillary opportunities for growth for both companies, but it's centered in together, listening to what the customers need and then looking for ways to bring that innovation. And sometimes that innovation's brought through competition, yes, but many times it's brought through partnership, and that's the key.
Yeah, and I'll even add a little bit more to that. One of the things that we often see when we partner with them in the field is we just want to communicate, we want to collaborate, and we want to make sure that we understand where we sit relative to that opportunity. And to Tyler's point, sometimes we do compete, but most times we're actually there collaborating and again, taking our customers' best interests into account.
And the collective result is driving impact for your customers on a day-to-day basis. John, what solutions do the customers want and need?
It's really interesting. Now that I'm in this role where we're driving industry-specific solutions, we realized early on that Snowflake can't go at it alone. We have to have our partners like the Microsofts of the world and some of the other technologies that are going to go and leverage our core analytics capabilities and leverage the capabilities and the mature functionality of Azure and alike. And so we want to know that going to market with not just the legacy sort of data warehouse offering, but also thinking about AI, thinking about machine learning, and all other services around that is paramount to, again, back to our customer success.
Thank you, John, for those insights. Tyler, from your perspective, I hear a lot about Azure Marketplace. Can you tell us more about it and how it relates to Snowflake customers?
Oh yeah. So Marketplace, if you're not aware of it, it's the place that we are building solutions that our customers can find and deploy and procure. And really, what's exciting about that is that we're removing some of the barriers for customers to acquire technologies in the cloud. The power of the marketplace is that partners like Snowflake can bring their customers to an already pre-committed Microsoft Azure commitment. So customers that have said, I'm committed to Microsoft Azure, now how do I use it? And through the help of a partner like Snowflake, we're able to help deliver solutions to them and make it simpler to procure. In fact, I think recently, John, just this last week, we can't share the details, but we secured the largest Azure Marketplace win in the world ever, together with Snowflake. So just incredible.
Yeah, I mean the interesting thing about it's something that's great to it's a great momentum enabler for us and our two teams together. And the interesting thing about that was I was having a conversation with Tyler later in the day. We had booked that deal early East Coast time, and Tyler had already heard about it. So it was almost like, as a tidal.
Riding the time zone.
Yes, we're riding the time zone, and it was like a tidal wave of just excitement throughout both organizations.
And what made that great from our perspective is the friction was reduced. It was, hey, this is a customer that's made this commitment. What other solutions from our partners can we plug in? And that's really what we want. We want Microsoft Cloud to be a place for not only our first-party products, but amazing third-party products like Snowflake.
Now as you look towards the future, what can customers expect with this partnership? John, if you'd like to start.
You know what, there's a lot of football left. And I think just given the momentum and the market traction that we've had to date, when we get our sales teams aligned and really going after the customer together, arm in arm, there's nothing that's going to be able to stop us.
Yeah, and I would just say that this partnership is still early, and our customers can expect that there will be moments that we compete, but many more moments that we're there partnering, thinking about the needs of the customer, working to bring the very best of the innovation of both of our companies. I also think that our customers should expect more engineering integration, making it easier to make Snowflake work on the Microsoft Cloud and connect across Azure Machine Learning, data lakes, and the full capabilities of the Power Platform. So when you combine those things together, I think our customers have so much more to see from this partnership.
An exciting next chapter. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on Data Cloud Now. You're hearing it here first. My name is Ryan Green. We'll see you soon.